Welcome to Basic Data Types. After watching this video, you will be able to describe the basic data types in the R language and explain data type conversion. No matter how simple or complex a program is, its core function is always to define and process data. Data has many types, like numbers, factors, text, and dates. Each type must be defined and processed properly by programming languages to achieve the correct result. Thus, before you learn how to process data using R, it is fundamental that you understand its common data types. The integer type in R is a similar concept as whole numbers without a decimal. The integer type includes 0, positive counting numbers such as 1, 2, and 3, and negative counting numbers such as -1, -2, and -3. In R, integer numbers are written with an uppercase L suffix, for example, 0L or 1L. If you use an R function called class on an integer like 1L, R will return its data type as integer. You can also use the is.integer function to check if 1L is an integer. The is.integer function returns a Boolean value true for the value 1L, meaning it is an integer. Another more generic number data type is called numeric. The numeric data type includes the integer and all numbers in between the integers. Consider the numbers between 0 and 1. You can select numbers in between them. Their type is also numeric. Similarly, consider the numbers between 0.1 and 0.2. They are also numeric, and you can continue the selection infinitely. In R, numeric data is written with only numbers without the suffix L. If you use the class function on the number 1, it returns its type as numeric. As with integer, you can use is.numeric to check if 1 is a numeric type. Textual data is another common data type. In R, textual data is defined as the character type. For example, a single character A with single quotes, the sentence, "I like the R language," and an email address with double quotes are all the character type. Like the numeric or integer types, you can use the class function to check the data type, or use the is.character function to check if any data belongs to the character type. Another common data type is Boolean, which is typically used to represent the result of logical operations. For example, you could use it to compare two values or check if a statement is true or false. In R, Boolean data is represented as the logical type and has two values, true and false. You can already see one logical operation in previous slides when we used the is.numeric or is.character functions to check if a data value is of the numeric or character type. Similarly, you can use the class and is.logical functions to check if a data value belongs to the logical type. In R, you can convert data from one type to a different type. This conversion is also called casting. Let's look at some common conversion or casting scenarios. You can easily convert an integer to a numeric using the as.numeric function, or a numeric to an integer using the as.integer function. The as.integer function reduces the precision of numeric data by removing its decimal part. You can also convert a numeric to its character form by using the as.character function, or convert a number stored as a character to a numeric by using as.numeric. However, if you try to convert a non-numeric character into numeric, R will raise an error indicating that the conversion is not allowed. Interestingly, you could convert logical data into numeric or character, or vice versa. If you use the as.logical function to convert a non-zero number, such as 1, it returns true as a logical result. Or you could convert a character false to a logical false. You can also convert a logical value false into 0 as a numeric value. There are two advanced data types that you may not use as often as the other types. They are complex data types, representing complex data, and raw data types, representing binary or byte data. In this video, you learned about the most common data types in R. You also learned about the ways that you can determine the type of data and how to convert data from one type to another.